Yo, what up, guys? How's it going? I'm here with some Battlefield Bad Company 2. First time ever on my channel. This was me playing back when I was like kind of newbie at the game. Didn't know really what was going on. I did alright. I cut some clips up, chopped them up with the knife because I died in some parts. So I might as well cut that out, make the video a little shorter, get it under 15 minutes, and make it not as long as the commentary, make sure it doesn't drag out as long. But Battlefield 2 is an amazing game. I really like it. I love driving the vehicles especially. You'll see me hop in a Sea-Doo and a quad on this game. I think that's all I hop in. And that's like my favorite part. I was trying to fly the helicopter the other day. Didn't work out so well. I think I had 3 suicides and... Oh, but it's a ton of fun, and I love playing this game right now, and you'll definitely see some more of it. But don't worry about the gameplay, because it's not going to be talking all about the gameplay, because I'm going to be bringing some nostalgia into your life. If you don't know what that is, I'm pretty sure I got the word right. It's kind of like you remember things from your past and that you really loved, and it just brings back that kind of feel to it. You should know what I mean by what I'm saying. So how I'm bringing back the nostalgia to you is going to be by talking about my first ever game console. This is going back a while. I'm only 17, but it's not like I got a freaking PS3 for my first birthday or anything like that. I think I was around 5 or 6 years old. And it was Christmas time. And I never asked for really presents. I never knew what I wanted. So they just got me whatever, And for some reason, I don't know who got this idea, because I never even knew my parents knew about technology. Like, they could barely work a phone. But all of a sudden I open up this box and there it is. The gracious Nintendo 64. Oh my god. Great console, great controllers, they're like 3 bananas all hanging. It's like 3 bananas on a stem or something. I don't know who designed that controller, but it was a pretty funny controller design. But anyways, so I got N64, and the games I got with the N64 were Mario Kart and Diddy Kong Racing. I think those were the only two that I got when I first got it. I continued on to get like WWE, or no, I think it was WWF actually, and it was one of the oldest wrestling games I ever seen. All you could do was punch and kick, because the wrestling combinations to do actually like grappling moves and stuff like that were so goddamn complicated that it was like impossible to do. If you guys know what I'm talking about, please comment, because I gotta talk about you. Like, if you could do any of those moves, I think I could only do the scoop slam. That was it, because it was up and A. The rest were like down, back, forward, side to side, side to side. Spin your controller into 360, jump up and down, and hit A and B at the same time. That's pretty much what it was. But anyways, so Diddy Kong Racing was one I was very into, and I mainly just played the, I'll just call it the campaign. It was pretty much the story mode, you could call it, I guess. And it was definitely a lot of fun. I never actually beat the game, because when I was a kid, I was a smart kid, but I couldn't really figure out games like that. I could never beat games. And I remember playing Diddy Kong Racing, and there was just a level where you could not outrun this guy. I'm pretty sure it was like a pterodactyl or something like that, and you had to beat him while you're in your go-kart, and I could never beat him. But it was still a really fun game, and I tried that level over like 50, maybe 100 times. And I could never beat it, and it really sucked. And I'm glad I'm a lot better at video games now, because or else I wouldn't be a very good commentator with some shit-ass gameplay unless I had like some amazing commentary. But, and then also Mario Kart 64. A lot of fun when you're playing with friends. and that's mainly what I did. You know, I remember people, my cousins and my friends and all these people just coming over. You know, you plug in 4 controllers and you just play. No online. Like, when you think back, I don't even know what online would have been, what it was. I don't even know if it was developed or being developed when I got that N64, because I played the N64 also till I was like 10. I played it for like 4 years before getting my PlayStation 2. And so it was like, yeah, I had no idea about that stuff, and you just co-opted up. And it was tons of fun, though. It was a big social experience. That's what I used to like about gaming. Don't get me wrong. Call of Duty and Battlefield and all this online with mics and everything is awesome. It's so much fun. But just that co-op and playing with your friends, and you're all in the same room and you're looking at the other guy's screen to see where he is, so you can find him if you're going after him or something like that. That was fun. But I definitely like it a lot more now, but it just brings back those memories. Another game I got for that N64 was GoldenEye 007. Ooh! Oh my god, do you remember GoldenEye 007? Anybody? Jeez, that was my first FPS. Can you even call it an FPS? Yeah, I think you can. It was a first-person shooter. I had no idea what FPS meant back then, but that was a ton of fun. I remember all we would play was multiplayer on that game. I played a bit of campaign by myself. I could never beat that damn cradle mission. Oh, that suffered me. Oh, that was my first experience of rage quitting right there on the cradle mission. If you know what I'm talking about, if you beat it, you know, I'm gonna give you my disc so you can beat it for me or something like that. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even play that anymore. Or do I? Maybe I should do a commentary over some 007 and 64. No, I'm just kidding. But so you play on multiplayer. Tons of characters. I remember there's Jaws. No, not X-Jaws. Just Jaws. And also Oddjob. And those were the 2 main characters pretty much everyone played with. And my dad I always played with was always James. He was always Mr. Bond. I don't know why, but the guy I always was Oddjob. He was the shortest guy ever. Nobody could ever hit me because I would just run up to them. And as long as I got close to them, they couldn't really aim down in time. And I would be at their legs just busting their kneecaps with the freaking SMG, man. I would just be like destroying their kneecaps with the assault rifle or whatever it is. And then there was also, you could throw his hat. You know, Oddjob, you could throw hats if you know. And it was awesome. You could just snipe people with the hat all day. 1-hit kill. And I would always snipe people with hats. And oh, my dad and my cousin, those 2 would always play with me, and they always called me cheaters. They would always take me on a handicap match, 2-on-1, always whoop their ass every time. That's when I started really getting good. That's probably where my Call of Duty skills came from, was GoldenEye 007. And then also, I also had along with that, like, I pretty much got my N64, and then like a year later I got this old console, like not a PS1 or anything like that. I got I don't even know what it's called. I think it's called an NES. It was the old Nintendo. It's like a big gray with the square controllers and like 2D graphics and stuff like that. And that was actually a lot of fun at the time. It wasn't as good as my N64, but it was like, I remember there's a hockey game called Blades of Steel. Amazing game. I would always play that. That's pretty much the only game I played on there. But then also, I want to talk about the game on the N64. I almost forgot about it. It was Mario. I was about to say Mario Party. It was Super Mario 64. Greatest game ever. I don't know what can beat Mario, especially Nintendo 64 edition. I seen on Machinima Realm where P-Bat did Let's Play of it for a bit there, and that was awesome. I love that so much because it brought back such that nostalgia, and it was so much fun. I never got to beat it. Once again, I just sucked at games back then, and I really couldn't beat anything. And I was pretty crappy at Super Mario 64, but it was still a ton of fun. And I remember I got it from my friend, and I traded him like the crappiest game on earth. I think it was one of the I think it was like a football game. But the thing with football games on those consoles, I couldn't even get past like the menu. I didn't know how to run plays or anything. Maybe I'm just stupid, but I think it was just badly set up and you couldn't do anything about it. And that guy came flying in on the Cedo. Did you just Cedo? That guy just came flying in on the Cedo there. That was pretty funny. I was like, whoa, where are you coming from, buddy? You're hitting land. Land a ho! But yeah, so I think that's about it for all my games. I remember at my cousin's house, I would always play Conker's Bad Fur Day, and if you know what that is, the only thing I remember from that, playing that with him, was when you go into a one room and everyone just pees. You don't even have to push a button, I don't think, but all of a sudden everyone just flips out their pride and joy and starts peeing all over the place. And I remember there's like, it's like a bathroom, right? But you ain't peeing in those urinals. You just pee wherever you want. And I think you pee on people and stuff like that. That's the only part I remember about that. Conker's Bad Fur Day. I never got into it because it was at my cousin's house. So, I'm not going to go over there and play his game all the time. Look at you. Get knife, fool. Get out of that helicopter. I can't figure out how to shoot anything in that helicopter. I don't know if you can shoot anything in that helicopter, but I just flew it around there for a second, but I cut it out. That was earlier in the video. And also like riding in tanks and just blasting on people. I love being the gunner or one of the missile guys. It's so fun, but I kind of hate when my guy friggin' tries to drive away on me while I'm trying to shoot somebody. Like, he was trying to drive away there. But I love the vehicles in Battlefield 2. And yeah, I'm just going to wrap it up by saying I can't wait for E3 this year. I really want to know what Nintendo's bringing out. Maybe N74, and maybe it's gonna be the N2011. Bring back some Super Mario 64 on that, some 3D stuff. That would be really cool if they brought back like an N, anything N. I would buy it. No, hands down, I would buy it. Especially if they had the same controllers as the N64. But and then also Battlefield 3 I'm really looking forward to, because I didn't know Battlefield would have been this fun. You don't really rage because I don't even like keep track of stats in this game. I don't even look at my stats. I just play to have fun, and really I don't really have anybody to play with on my friends list yet, because I just got my Xbox a couple weeks ago, and nobody plays Battlefield that's on my friends list right now. But this has been it, so I hope I kind of brought back some memories of the old consoles. Not too sure what old consoles you got when you were a kid. You can post those in the comments. Say your favorite game, and if it's the N64, I hope you had the same favorite games as me. James Bond and Mario Kart, and also Diddy Kong Racing is my top 3 right there. And I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. Our team won, and we actually dominated for a bit in this match of Conquest. It was a pretty fun match, and I'll see you guys in the next commentary. Keep posting what you would like me to talk about in the next one for my first video. I'm loving these things, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.